one's home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UAB's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Just destroying his way through the field. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. And the Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking deep. Fires into traffic, intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll try the right side. Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take it.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And this is why I love having a quarterback that can make plays. I mean, he's so dynamic that I give him the ball and design runs like this, and you got to guard the whole field now. You got to guard everybody because he can still throw it, and he walks into the end zone and gets the big touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Oh, and the ball squirts out. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
The returner brings it out to the 35. And the UAB...
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This offense is really going to try to keep the defense on their heels in the run game by doing it with different guys. It'll be running backs, it'll be quarterbacks. They may even try to get receivers involved in the jet sweep game, reverse game as well. But a nice play there.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
They go to the ground. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Dumps it to the back. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Blazers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Good enough for a first down.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, UAB. What a grab and go for the score.
UAB.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
That makes the score UAB 16, Tulane.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Tight end finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Off the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. The quick out. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the run.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, UAB. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
UAB 23, Tulane 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. He wants to throw. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Tulane right back to the line.
2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any pick.
Throws toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Feeling some heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Lofts one high and deep. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Flips it out in the flat.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They're going to run it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Off the RPO, complete. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football, but it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. First down here for the offense. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The pull and throw off the RPO. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Dialing up a second down pass play. It's complete to the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Makes his connection. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Offense now working in the red zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Handoff to the single running back.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Blazers have moved it inside the 20. He'll do it himself. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Blazers! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And they tacked on the extra point. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure coming. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Here they come, needing 2 yards on 2nd down from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 15, he's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Using the quick game. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They want to throw it. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me on the game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Now on 2nd down and short. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this